All right. Good afternoon, everyone. We hope everyone's having a good Friday the 13th, for those of you who believe in that superstition. Game number 2 for Washington Pride, going to be going against Mount Academy.
Just wave to the camera so I can get you. You're too close.
Yeah, that's right. You don't need to do that. All right, here we go. Game. This is I don't know how many times these two teams have faced off against one another, but it's been a lot. So should be another good game. I want to say that Mount Academy has had the edge on Washington Pride this year. And I have called some of these games before. I do remember many of these names. And so we will get ourselves started. We have up center, we have McPhee and Lido off and dump in, and we are off and running. 20-minute periods, everyone, cutting the ice after every 2. So Katie McGee's with the puck back behind the net. She's looking from low to high. She gets it up to Viederman. Viederman loses a handle on it. Gets it back to McGee. McGee's right to the top of the circle. Oh, she's back to Viederman. Shot comes in off of her. I think Viederman just hit McGee with that shot. Oh, shot there by Kramer. Nice save. I'll get you the goalies. I think we got number 30, and the puck just went out. So let's give you some numbers here. So number 30 is the goalie. That is Haley Blanchard. So Haley Blanchard's in net today. She's a netminder. Let's give you some other numbers out there. We've got 91, 15, and it looks like number 8. So that is, I think it was Penny. I think that we called Penny. 98. It won't be 88. Let's see. The puck is way down the other end, so I'll do my best to get you numbers. All right, here we go. Lefebvre, number 81, putting pressure on Evans. Pride right back in again. Pride putting the pressure on 2 shifts in a row. Yes, number 8 is Penny, so here's Ziegler. Ziegler coming through the neutral zone, passes to Benson, 15. 15, she just dumps it back in right to the other team. It comes back out, but Evans keeps it in. Puck comes up and is just tipped away. And here we go, Mount coming out. That's number 15, Baker dumps it in to Evans. Evans has the puck by herself, tries to go off the boards over to Hegarty. McDougall has it now, number 7. When we're in between the line chase, Viette comes back on the net, puts the body to the Mount Academy player, stops the progress. We have a center ice. Now we got to regroup. Up over to 92, Pepe. Pepe got the puck. She dumps it in, and Brenner, goalie, in net. So nice move there by Wilbur. She gets it up. Viette's got it up on the corner, but she's quickly met by number 77. That is Katsalotos. I'm going to do my best. I think the last time I had difficulty with her name too, so hopefully I'm not butchering it too bad. Puck still in the Pride zone. Pass over to Grieve. Grieve just dumps it in, and Wilbur's got the puck. She wheels back around the net, gets her head up, looks for Meyer. Meyer off the board to Repke. Repke up over, kept right back in. Can't see the numbers down there on the board, but it's we've got 4 or 5 players now that are on top of the puck. Number 71 comes out with off the post. Great shot there. That was Kirsten McKinnon. Kirsten McKinnon comes out of the scrum, walks out all alone, shoots a missile off of Brenner's shoulder, off the crossbar, and comes out. So great shot, great scoring opportunity. Here's Catalosas coming across. She's crossed the blue line. She's continuing to carry the puck all the way around back behind the net. Boyce is watching her. Lito's watching her. Puck over to number 11. That is Avery McPhee. Puck comes out. Here's Lito's got Smith going. It's a breakaway for Smith. She's on her own. Shot comes in off the bar. 2 posts in a row. Both ends of the ice, we've had the double doinks of the posts. 2 posts going ahead. That was Lauren Smith. She was off to the races. Now, speaking off to the races, here's Viderman. Viderman's getting pressure put on her by number 9. That's Herring. Puck comes up to McGee. McGee slows it down, gets it up, tries to get it over to Lito. Does get it to there. And here's Lito again. It's 2-on-2. Lito coming across the blue line. Smith just a little bit too front. 15:55. We have had 2 glorious scoring opportunities. Kirsten McKinnon for Mount Academy walked out of a scrum, hits a crossbar off the shoulder of Brenner. Maybe a minute later, Lauren Smith goes on a partial breakaway, hits the crossbar, comes back out. So this game is going to be very close. These teams played each other. This is probably the 4th or 5th time they played each other. The games have always been close. So let's see what happens here. Lefebvre gets the puck out. That is Benson. O'Byrne now has it. Tries to get to Hegarty. Up over to Ziegler. Ziegler, backhand pass to Hegarty, just too far in front of her. O'Byrne holds it in. O'Byrne's got some room. Trying to tee it up. Gets it over to Hegarty. Hegarty, she's going to shoot it. Tip in by Benson. Nice tip. Oh, that puck. I think that puck went in and under Blanchard, but it does not cross the goal line. A lot of pressure here by Washington Pride. Here's Ziegler. Ziegler shots. Kick saved by Blanchard. Blanchard standing tall. She's getting tested early. Puck rimmed around. The only person there is O'Byrne. O'Byrne. Really dangerous play there. Lefebvre has had an idea to go for a breakaway there, but doesn't have it. Puck is still down in the boards. Comes out over to Evans. Evans going to keep it in. Puts it on net. Doesn't get all the way through. McDougall passes and breaks that one up. And here comes a changeover. Now we've got a change. Here goes Evans. Evans sees the players going out for changes. Shoots it herself. Walks right in. Great shot there by Evans. But here comes Mount Academy. Pepe's coming on the outside. Shot coming in. Up and over. Nice play by Taylor. Boyce 22 on defense. Puts her stick in the way. Puck shot out of the rink. Stoppage of play. 14:26. 5-1 edge for Washington Pride. Blanchard goalie's been tested early. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Boyce over D to Wilbur. Wilbur's got the puck behind the net. Tries to get it up to Alfred. Alfred can't handle it. Puck is still on the half boards. Here comes Pepe. Pepe back behind the net. Over to Grieve. Grieve 18 passes it down. Puck up to the top. Here comes a shot. Oh, Brenner saw that all the way. Another save by Brenner. Since she's down like hungry hippos. Pulls it in and underneath her. Somehow that puck went underneath her, but good shot there. I've got some stats here. Thank you to Harris Federman. October 4th, Pride lost 4-2. November 14th, Pride lost 2-1. December 19th, Pride lost 3-0. So Washington Pride has not been able to beat Mount Academy. Here's Katie McGee. She's partially out there, trying to get to Smith. Oh, what a pass! What a shot! Blanchard again stands up tall. Here's Pepe. Pepe's on the run. Viderman's good positioning on Pepe to stop. Viderman puts the air brakes on and lets her skate right by. A little Top Gun reference there for those people who are Top Gun. McGee, nifty move there to keep it going. She dumps it in deep. Back behind the net, Pepe's trying to get out. This is going to be no icing. Nice job by Brenner to stop that puck. That puck was bouncing around like a jumping bean. Here comes Viderman across the red line. Puck's back in. This is Broad, number 12 on D. She leaves it over there for Blanchard. There's 2 Blanchards on the team, by the way. If you're keeping score at home, there's Leela 10, who's a forward, and then we have the goalie, Blanchard 32, Allison. Something tells me they're sisters. We also have another pair of sisters, McKinnon sisters. This is like a sister team. Family affair here at Mount Academy. We play on Mount Academy. Has got the puck in the corner. Benson's down there. There's 2 players on it. Puck comes up to O'Byrne. O'Byrne goes D to D over to Evans. Evans shot from the outside, tipped in. Haggerty spins it around. The rebound. Oh, Benson scores! Washington Pride on the goal. That is Haley Benson. She was in the office right in front there. Shot from Ari Evans. D to D, so we're going to give Audrey O'Byrne assist. Ariana Evans assist. Haley Benson with the goal. 12:26 left. Let's see how Mount Academy responds to that. McPhee's on the faceoff with Arita. Puck goes into the Pride zone. Another scrum. Number 11, McPhee comes out with it, loses the handle. Here comes Viette. Viette gets it right. Little bit of interference there by number 14, not called by the ref. Looks like they might be letting him play. Well, speaking of which, there's a little bit of interference by Boyce. So there you go. Back over to Wilbur. Wilbur's looking. He's got Viette all the way up. Viette gets it. She's on her horse. We know icing here. Viette's giving chase. He's putting some pressure on. McPhee picks up the loose chains, coming back around the net. Passes it up. Backhand pass. Turnover over to Arita. Rita gets knocked down. Here comes McPhee. She's coming across the red. She just dumps it in. Oh, toe drag there, number 5. Nicely done. Nice save by Brenner. That was McNeil. Here comes Boyce. Boyce trying to get up to Thier. Thier had a little bit of an edge there in the neutral zone. Puck comes out. Boyce again. Boyce up to Thier again. They're just trying to connect. Heaney's got the puck. Passes it over. Defensive partner, Katsasulos, and she just dumps it in back behind the net. Brenner slows it down for Wilbur. Wilbur picks it up, looking for Thier. Thier's got it. Tries to get it back out. Back to Wilbur. Wilbur just dumps it down. And this should be an icing, maybe. No, they let them go. Going up to Lefebvre. Lefebvre. McGee breaks that one up. Here's Baker. Baker gets it up high off the glass over to Kramer. Kramer's taking a look around, see what she got. She goes back around the net. She wheels. She's got a lot of space. She's taking it for a skate. Kramer's crossed the red line. Tries to get it to Lido. That's broken up. We have a delayed offside. That's the howling from the ref that you can hear. And here we go. Here's Pepe, number 92, coming across, gets it to Grieve. Grieve to Pepe. Oh, nice save by Maya Brenner. She kicks out. Puts the flipper out, gets it out. Here's Grieve again. Nice job there by Kramer. Kramer gets it to Smith. Smith tried to backhand it to McGee. That goes off the defenseman's stick, up off the boards. Nice job of hand-eye coordination there by Hadley Kramer to keep that puck forward. McGee's deep in the zone. Here's McDougall. She gets a puck up, turns it over to Viderman. Viderman up over to McGee. McGee's got 1-on-3. Hand-eye coordination. She's waiting for help. She gets it over to Benson, the goal scorer. Benson still has a puck on her stick. Passes out in front, but only Mount players are there, and a scrum there. There's Campbell Haggerty making herself known, but nice job by Blanchard to slow that one down. All right, 9:31. Shots on goal.
I got 8-5.
8-5, our resident statistician, Eric Wilbur. We flew him in from Toronto. He's here for your filming pleasure and for statistics. Face-off win by Mount Academy, and out the zone they come. They try to get it up over to number 71. That's Kirsten McKinnon, one of the McKinnon sisters. Puck comes out behind the net. Audrey O'Byrne, oh, that puck took a weird bounce off the boards. Speaking of O'Byrne, she's got the puck down. She's looking for options. Tries to split it. Blanchard breaks that up. Not to be confused with the Blanchard in net. That must be the sister. We've got two sisters out on the ice right now. We've got McKinnon and Blanchard. All right, here we go. Here comes Ziegler. Ziegler's got a little bit of room. Passes it over to Evans. Evans from the defensive position. Nice shot by Evans. Good save by Blanchard. Easily blockered away. There's McKinnon broken up. Here goes Viette. Viette coming through. She puts it on net. And Blanchard freezes it. Let's see if Viette there was going to give a little snow to the goalie, but she was playing a respectful game there, unlike her father. Face-off, Arita and McPhee. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Quickly on net from Boyce. Nice play there, McPhee. McPhee's coming across the neutral zone, tries to get it up. Tried to reach it out to number 9, Herring. Herring just could not handle it. Boyce loses an edge back behind the net. Nice job there for Arita. Arita coming down low to help out. Look out! That puck is hot. A knuckleball there. Somehow Brenner gets a glove on it. That was a shot on net. Yes, indeed. Goalie did make a save there. Here comes McPhee. Nice job there, Viette. Doing Viette things. Tying up the player, not letting the shot. Here comes Wilbur wheeling around the net. Wilbur off the boards of Viette. She's got a little bit of room. Nice defensive play there by Bowie. How do you pronounce it? In Maryland, that would be Bowie. All right, this is going to be an icing call, and Viederman tracks it down. And face-off coming to the right of Blanchard. 7:44 left, 1-0. Haley Benson, the goal scorer so far in the game. We have, let's see, give you some players out there. Lefebvre's out there, Penny's out there, Alfred's out there. Looks like Danny Mayer is taking the face-off, and Rupke's out there as well. Face-off win by Mount Academy. Up around the boards. Kramer holds it off. Tries to get it on net. Did not get a lot on that. Lefebvre trying to get it out. Here comes number 15, Baker. Baker comes it across. Kramer's back. Wheeling around the net. She's got some room. She's going for a skate again. Goes through center. Gets it up to Rupke. Rupke to Alfred. Alfred shot on net. Oh, almost had Kramer. Kramer shot like a cannon from the defensive position on the back door. Just couldn't catch up to that one. This is Penny. Penny brings the puck out. Danny Mayer breaks that up. Breaks it up for Baker again. And here's Maisie Alfred. Maisie Alfred circling around the blue line. Gets it up. Turnover here to McKinnon. McKinnon's coming across. Or excuse me, that's McDougall. Sorry. A lot of Irish and Scottish names out there. McKinnon, McDougall, McGee. It is St. Patrick's Day, or close to. Lido disrupts that one. Here comes Pepe, number 92. She gets it across to Grieve. Did not connect. Kajin Sakatsume down in the corner. She's got it now. Puck, the net is off its marks right now. The net is off by at least 3 or 4 inches right now. The ref doesn't see it. And not sure what's going to happen. McGee using her body. That should probably be a penalty there on Katie McGee. She gets away with it. The net is still off, and finally the ref calls it after 20 minutes later. No, we're just kidding. Stoppage of play. 6:14 left. All right, let's see who we got out there. Katsoulis is out on defense. We have, looks like we got our forwards changing. We've got McKinnon, 71, going out. Blanchard, number 10, going out. And it looks like Sydney Sass, 88, is out on the ice. And for Pride, we've got Hegarty, we've got Ziegler, Benson, the goal scorer, Evans, and O'Byrne. So there's your lineup of your players out there right now. Scrum along the boards. Haley Benson's got it, going D to D to O'Byrne. O'Byrne looking for someone quickly, gets it up to Hegarty. Hegarty gets around the defenseman. Hegarty getting chased by Blanchard, dumped in behind the net. Buck is stuck behind that. Here's Sass. Sass looking for an outlet. Runs into, here is McKinnon. McKinnon with Evans. Evans got her turned. McKinnon puts the air brakes on, looks for some help. Just a little too hot here for Herring. She had Herring coming off from the boards, but Ziegler breaks up that pass. Puck comes out again. That is Herring again. Viette trying to keep Baker from moving forward. Puck is squirting out. Oh, nice job there by Brenner. That was a tough save. Brenner holds her ground, keeps that puck going. That puck, the net has been falling off there. But nice save there by Maya Brenner. She had to be sharp on that one. That puck was rolling and bouncing, and she just got her body down and got away with it. Got her away with it. So nice job. We have a face-off of the Rita and McPhee. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Back behind the net by Boyce. Boyce tries to get to Wilbur, but it's right back in. Baker and Boyce, B&B. Nice breakout here by Washington Pride. Nice shot. Here goes Viette. Viette's going to be the first one to it. Shot out of a cannon. She's got it. Tries to backhand it out to Arita. Just couldn't get it. Baker up there. Here goes Wilbur. Shot coming in. Just tipped wide. Marcel's got the puck. She goes low to high. Up to Boyce. Boyce. That's a hot tamale right there. She picks it. Keeps it in, but comes out. Wilbur's got it. Neutral zone. Over to Rita. Rita across the blue line. That puck is down deep in the corner. Marcel, shot on net. Easily saved over there by Blanchard. Wilbur pinches in, holds it in. Excuse me, I think that's number 5, McNeil, trying to get that puck out. I'm sorry, I've been calling McNeil Baker, so I apologize. Speaking of McNeil, she puts her puck on the stick. Here comes Kramer. Kramer's got a lane if she can go. Kramer gets it across. Kramer getting stick checked here. Puck goes down to over to Thier. Thier's got the puck backhand in. It's in. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a nice pass there by Ruby Thier. Maisie Alfred was sitting on the doorstep, and Blanchard had to be sharp because that puck almost went in the net. That was kind of like an unexpected pass at an off angle, but Blanchard, nice job. 4:04 left in the first period. Your face-off is Lido, and trying to see who she's going against there. I think that is Baker, 15. Reese Baker, yep. All right, Viederman wheels around the net. He's got some speed, looking for some outlets, gets it to Lido. Lido gets it over, tries to get it to McGee, puts it in back behind the net of Blanchard. Defenseman corrals it. Uh-oh, McGee, shots, goal! What a save! Oh, turnover there by the defense. Katie McGee, your eyes as big as saucers. But nice save by Blanchard. She had a one-time, I would call that almost a slap shot. Dare we call that a slap shot? Okay, we'll call it a slap shot. Nice save there by Blanchard to keep McGee from scoring, but dangerous play by the defenseman. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Puck is in the corner. Puck comes back out again. This has been a lot of Washington Pride this first period, so I remind you that Washington Pride has not been able to solve Mount Academy all season. 0-3, 3 attempts. Here comes McGee. McGee's got it, some edge. It's one-on-one. Let's see what she does. Looking for Lido. She kind of lollipops to the Lido. It goes in the nets. It's a goal. So McGee to Lido. I'm not sure who the heck gets that goal, but I feel bad for Blanchard. No, I think that it went up in the air, and I think the defenseman on the other team hit it with their glove and ended up knocking it into the net. It never touched Lido's stick. We have, I'm not sure if you know this, but Eric Wilbur is in contact with Toronto, and they said no touching of the stick at all. It's a second goal out there. I think they're giving the goal to Lido from McGee, I think.
It's got to be the McGee.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's either McGee gets the goal or Lido gets the goal. At this rate, it doesn't matter. It's 2-0. Washington Pride shocking Mount Academy. And the pressure continues. Oh, here's Pepe. Pepe coming around. She got an edge. Pepe coming through. Shot. Nice job, Brenner. Brenner shoots down. I think Brenner was baiting her a little bit, having the 5-hole open there, and then shut it down at the last minute. Nice job, Maya Brenner. Pepe had a great opportunity. That puck comes out. Blanchard's got to regroup. Puck comes up over. Evans got it. She's going to dump it in. Goes to Bowie. Bowie's looking for an opportunity. So hard not to call it Bowie. Bowie. And saved by Brenner. Shuts it down. 2:14 left, first period. Shots on goal are 15-8, doubled up here so far. Anything can happen though. Face-off here, Blanchard and Arita. Blanchard wins it clear to McDougall. McDougall over back to McKinnon. Blanchard tries to get it out to Sass, who was sitting in front, but she was covered. Nice trying to break out. Wilbur's got some time now. Gets her head up. Sass is putting pressure on. Sass takes over. And we have a scrum. 1:51 left. Puck comes out to McDougal. McDougal, shot on net. Brenner, easy save, stick to side. Puck comes out. Whoa, careful play there by, here comes Viette by Wilbur. Wilbur just kind of put it out front. And Blanchard comes way out of the crease to slow that one down. Stopper to play, 94 seconds left. Shots on goal.
16-8.
All right, we're going to give that one a shot. All right, face-off is, let's see, it looks like McPhee and Mayer. Face-off win, but here comes a nice play there by Viderman. Viderman slows down Herring. Could have been an interference, but if she doesn't slow her down, she's off to the races. Kramer doing a nice job putting the puck. We have a minute 15 left in the game. McNeil trying to go around both defensemen. Rupke's got the first one to the puck. She just gets it out. Puck comes up over. This is McPhee with McNeil. Shot coming across. Nice job, Hadley Kramer tying up Herring in front so she couldn't put her stick down. And Theo tries to come over with it, and I think we have a delayed offsides. I'm not sure what's going on here, but this is number 77. This is Katsasulos back behind the net, up to Lefebvre. Lefebvre comes up over. Nice breakout here. And this is Baker. Baker trying to get across, trying to get around Viderman. Can't do it. 37 seconds left on the clock. Lefebvre's out there. Quick shot. Oh, Brenner had to be sharp on that one. Nice job from Baker to Lefebvre. One-timer, didn't get through. Here's Lido. Lido coming across. She's in the center of neutrals. 1 against 4. She just dumps it in. Reinforcements are on the way. Puck up on the boards. This looks like it's coming back out. Viderman tries to slow it down. Here's Lefebvre. And tries to get it on net. We've got 10 seconds left in the first period. Puck is here on McGee. Tries to get a little handle on it. Puck goes right back in. And this is 2, 1, and 0. All right. Score after 1. Washington Pride 2. Mount Academy 0. 2 goal scorers on the period. I think we're going to give it to Lido. For the second goal, she was the closest to it. We'll call it that. And we know definitely that Benson scored the first one. So still a very close game. It's not like this is a blowout when you look at it and say 2-0, but we got a replay. Let's see. We're looking at the replay. Toronto sent us a replay. So defense number 22 gets the assist on that goal. It goes in. So nevertheless, this is also, for those of you who are watching it at home, the last weekend for club hockey for a lot of these girls. These are a lot of seniors who are going to be going to college next, and this is pretty much it, unless they're going to, there's a national tournament that they have in the U.S. I don't think that's the same thing for Canada as well. So we want to recognize some of our players. Williamson on number 14. These are the players that I have on my roster who are going to college. Anna Maria College for Jordan Williamson. Kirsten McKinnon is going to SUNY Potsdam. There's another player on Washington Pride going to SUNY Potsdam too. Sydney Sass is going to Minot State, and then Adriana Pepe is going to go to the University of Maine. So congratulations to those players for that accomplishment. And I'll quickly give you Washington Pride. Danny Mayer going to Marymount University, Liberty University for Genevieve Ayed, Alvernia University for Ariana Evans, MSOE for Ruby Thier, Lebanon Valley for Haley Benson, the goal scorer, St. John's Fisher for Sophia Lido, the second goal scorer. How about that? Goal scorer. Katie McGee going to SUNY Plattsburgh, Campbell Hegarty going to SUNY Potsdam, and Maddie Maloney, the goalie, going to Norwich University. So congratulations to those girls. It is a long journey. I am also a parent, so it is definitely a long journey to get here and to have your kiddo go on and play at the next level. So, speaking of which, I could see my kiddo shaking her head at me. It's okay. 20-minute periods as a reminder. They will do an ice cut after this period is over. Switching ends. This is a long change. If you don't understand what that means, it means that when you're in your defensive zone, it's harder to change for both teams. Second period always happens that way. So could be an advantage, could be a disadvantage. And here we go. We've got McPhee and Lito off the face-off. And puck comes right on. I do see that we have some commentary coming in on the hotline. We see that we're saying that it's 100% a McGee goal there. Eric Lito saying it is definitely a high stick on that goal. So, you know, everyone's a critic. Speaking of Lito, shot off blocked. Puck coming out of the zone. This is McNeil 5 going against Kramer. McNeil comes across. Kramer holds it to the side. Nice defensive play there. Forks it over to Viderman. And here comes Viderman's got McGee breaking out. McGee's got it on the backhand. Gives it over to... Oh, great play. Had Smith. You got to give it to McDougall. Charlie McDougall on defense just broke up. Surely would have been a scoring opportunity. Here's Haley Benson, goal scorer, coming across. Got Ziegler with her. Tries to get a Ziegler shot. Nice pass by Benson. Benson having a day today. Passes it quickly to Ziegler. Ziegler, good shot on net. Better save by Blanchard. And shot on net to Brenner. Brenner easily gives it to Evans. Evans goes D to D with her partner O'Byrne. O'Byrne's got the puck back behind the net. Over to Evans. Pitch and catch. Lefebvre's there, says, I'll take that. Hegarty's got it at the top. And regroup. This is McKinnon. McKinnon getting up to Lefebvre. Lefebvre and Baker. Puck comes back out. And here's McKinnon again. Puck comes out. Lefebvre's going to try to get it. There's Haley Benson. She's got the puck in the corner. She needs some help. We've got a partial line change happening here. Marceau is there. Passes his... Oh, Viet tried for the big clapper. Missed it. Puck comes in deep. There goes number 77, Despina Katsaslusos. Good job by Washington Pride. Here comes, here's Arita, shots blocked. Nice job there by 15 Baker to keep that puck from going on goalie. Still a lot of pressure from Washington Pride. This is not say uncharacteristic, but this game was much closer the last few times they played. So definitely have solved some of the problems up to early in this part of the game. Puck is dumped in. Here's Wilbur back behind the net. Off the boards, jumps over the stick. Several players. Here's Pepe. Pepe coming out. Oh, she's got a shot and a half. Nice save, Maya Brenner. Maya Brenner coming up clutch there. Pepe walked in, top of the circle. Remember, she's a D1 commit going to University of Maine. She can play some hockey. She can shoot the puck too. I know she's hurt the Washington Pride in other games, but Brenner standing tall. Okay, face-off coming up to the right of, to the left of Brenner. Won by Mayer, out to Blanchard. Blanchard takes a shot, blocked by Boyce. Nice poke check there by Taylor Boyce. Boyce still in the mix there, trying to get that puck out. Here comes Amina Wilbur, trying to get the puck out. Nice job of Amina, she dumps it in. Forces Mount Academy to come all the way back. Speaking of Wilbur, she's got to get back on it. She's got Pepe right in her face. It's a 50-50 puck stuck in the skates. Somehow that puck squirts out and it comes over to Mount Academy. Nice defensive play by Taylor Boyce, not to have a penalty. Oh, a wraparound, the dreaded wraparound. Every coach dreads the wraparound. It works very randomly. Pepe coming back out. Oh, another save. I tell you what, Maya Brenner's got Pepe's number. That's 2 point-blank shots coming from the top of the circle inside the house. And Brenner says, not today. So nicely done. Shots on goal? 18-11, non-Academy. They're starting to come alive here. 12 Academy. So we've got a difference of six shots on goal. So Mount Academy, I think, is responding very well. Puck comes out, and this one coming up, trying to get it to McGee. McGee's on the horse, trying to get it by, and she takes down her player. No call. Could have been. Brenner's coming out of the net, then she decides to go back. And the net is off by a couple of feet, so Maya Brenner there was coming out, and she was like, I think I'm going to go get it, and then she was like, I don't think I want to come get it, and backs out. So no harm, no foul there for the Washington Pride. Face-off coming up to the left of Brenner, Lito and Blanchard. Blanchard, not the goalie. McKinnon with the puck, number 6. Remember, we've got 2 McKinnons, we've got 2 Blanchards. Biederman trying to prevent that pass. Speaking of McKinnon, she's got it up top. McGee, nice job with blocking that shot. Doesn't allow it to go through. Goes back in the corner. This is Sass. Over to Kramer. Kramer to Smith. She just gets it out. McKinnon's going to get that puck again. Passes it all the way up to Sass. Nice play there by Biederman. Here goes Smith. Smith's got an edge. It's going to be one-on-one. Here comes Smith. Oh, fancy toe drag. Oh, very nicely done. Nice play there by Lauren Smith. Better save by Blanchard, the goalie. That's Allison Blanchard. If you're keeping score at home, yeah, they're all giving her a pat in the head and tap with their sticks. Great save there. Good opportunity there for Smith. Face off to the left of Blanchard. It's McPhee and Benson. Face off win by Mount Academy. Evans has got to be careful. She's got Herring all over her. Puck is turned over. Nice job there by Campbell Hegarty to force a turnover. Evans just dumps it in right on net. Blanchard has to make a save on that one. Puck comes all the way out. Oh, turnover here. Benson again. A second goal by Benson. Haley Benson picks it off and goes top cheese up in the toy department for Haley Benson. Her second goal of the game. Haley Benson committed to Lebanon Valley to play hockey next year, senior. Right place at the right time. She was in the defensive zone playing high forward. Defenseman made an errant pass. She picks it off, and she does not make a mistake. It is 3-0 Washington Pride. Face-off coming up. Here is, let's see, we've got Baker with Arita. And face-off goes to, we'll give that one to Mount Academy. Boyce has got to get back on her horse. Nice job, Boyce, still bringing it out, gets it all the way out. Baker tries to break it up and it's dumped back in, and Amina Wilbur is going to be the first one to it. Back behind the net. 14:56 left, second period. Here comes Vayed. Vayed's got a little bit of a room here, tries to get by McDougal. Charlie McDougal takes it away. Turnover. Back over to number 14. I think that's Williamson. First time we're calling her name out there. 14-14 Wilbur. And here comes Arita. Arita, here's Lefebvre where the puck comes out of it. Arita just puts it down, tries to get it over to Marceau. Can't get it there. And we've got a scrum down in the corner. Let's see who comes out with it. Last time that was a Mount Academy player that came out. I think that was number McKinnon, 71. She had a missile that went off the post. Puck jumps over defenseman's stick and forces McKinnon to come and regroup. She passes the puck up over and just continues over. I think that's Peony. Back over to McKinnon. McKinnon's got the puck at the point. Back over to Grieve. Grieve coming across. Grieve, here it comes right down Broadway. Nice save by Brenner. Great opportunity for Grieve, and that was close. I don't know. That might have been in, but I'm up here, the ref's down on the ice, and we have a stoppage of play. That was going to be offsides. 13:35, second period. Washington Pride 3, Mount Academy 0. Face-off coming right in front of us. We've got Blanchard and Mayer. Mayer takes that face-off, but Sass pushes it forward. Still in the skates. Sass still's got it on her stick. Puts it on net. And this is McKinnon being tied up by Viederman. Nice job on defense there. Here comes Kramer. Kramer tries to get it to Thier. This is going to be an icing call, and face-off will come all the way down into the other zone. We do have a birthday section of the show that we do here. We have 3 birthdays today, very big celebrities. William Macy, Jack Harlow, and Adam Clayton. Happy birthday to those gentlemen. Happy birthday to those gentlemen. More trivia coming to you, and we have a lull in the play, but this has been a pretty active game. Sass trying to do some fancy stick handling, gets it over, and this is Thier giving business to Broughton. Broughton dumps it in, tries to go get her own dump in. Kramer's the first one to it. She reverses it for Viederman. Little too far for Viederman. She decides to go the other way. Sass is right there, and Viederman reverses it to Kramer. Now she's got a little bit of room over to Thier. Thier can't handle it. Lito's right there. Lito can't handle it. But Blanchard's got her stick on it. Back over to Lito. Off the boards. Here's Broughton. Broughton gets it up. This is McKinnon. McKinnon's shot. And oh, that rebound came right out. Pride had to be quick on that one. Lito gets it up, and we have a roughing call. We have a roughing call. Let's see, this is going against, looks like Herring, number 9, going to the box for a roughing call. Might be a little bit of frustration here setting in, but we have the first time to see some special teams here. We've got Lito, McGee, Smith, Viederman, and Kramer out. McDougal is out as well. It looks like McNeil is out and McPhee. How many Mick and Mac names can we have on the ice at one time? There's a lot. It is St. Patrick's Day after all. Speaking of winning the face-off, puck comes back behind the net. Smith is going to regroup. Ice is very much chewed up right now, so it's something to pay attention to. Oh, it is a terrible turnover by Kramer. Oh, I tell you what, she's going to have to give Brenner a little tap on the head there and say, whoops, my bad. This happened earlier in the Pride game where Katie McGee did that. Gave the puck right to the junior Flyer player who scored top corner. So making that cross-ice pass from the bottom of the corner, trying to get it all the way out, usually not going to end up doing something good with it. And sure enough, turned over. Good job from Maya Brenda to stop that. 20 seconds is gone in the power play already. And we have some change of folks out there. Campbell Hegarty's out there. Benson's out there, as well as Danny Mayer. Taylor Boyce is out there as well. They've kept out. Looks like they got LaFave out there and Penny and McDougal. Here's the D to cut over the shot coming in. Nice shot by Hegarty. Good save by Blanchard. Good job by the defenseman to tie it up. Here's Hegarty all the way up to Wilbur. Wilbur to Hegarty. Hegarty back to Wilbur. Wilbur, quick shot for the point. Good block there. Rebound comes out. Good save by Blanchard. So good defensive play by the Mount Academy team. 1 minute 5 left on the power play. Looks like they're going to keep the same group out there, looks like, and different penalty killers out there. Baker McKinnon is out there. Katsas-Lusos is out there, and it looks like that is Broughton out there as well. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Mayer loses an edge. Broughton has the puck on her stick and tries to get it out. Mayer loses her stick. Here's the 2-goal scorer. Benson gets a shot on net while on her back. And to ask me how that happened, I have no idea. But we did a change in forwards in the whole 5 group for our Washington Pride changing. You got 51 seconds left on the power play, 11:14 left in the second period. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Shot! Woo! That's a missile right there. Nice job there. That was a good face-off win. McGee to Smith, the one-timer by Kramer, and good save there by Blanchard. She had to be sharp. Face-off win again by Washington Pride. Back to Kramer. Kramer to Smith this time. Smith looking for an option. Shoots it. Puck right on net. Second save there by Blanchard. Third save. Where's the puck? We don't know. I think Blanchard's making sure it doesn't go across the goal line. So good puck movement there by Washington Pride. Looks like the Mount Academy is going to change their penalty killers. Looks like Pepe's coming out there. McKinnon's coming out. Number 14, Williamson, and McDougal is out on the ice. 34 seconds left in the power play. Face-off, nice job there by Greaves. Greaves out there as well. But puck comes around to Kramer. Kramer got pressure immediately by Pepe, and she just dumps it out. 21 seconds left. This is probably going to do it on the power play. Can't see that Pride is going to be able to come and set it up in this amount of time, but I've been wrong. But I'm not going to be wrong this time. Pepe's got the puck, and she's just killing the rest of the time off. Here's Lido. And we've got 2-1, and now we're back to 5-on-5 with 10 minutes left. Good penalty kill there by Mount Academy. Here comes Kramer. Kramer coming across the blue line. She puts her brakes on. She still has it. She gets it towards net. Williamson is there. McGee's after her as well. McGee and who else is back behind the net? That's Smith. Here comes Arita. She's coming out, trying to break that up as well. Pepe's got the puck on her stick, going across, dumps it in. And her and Boyce are going after it. A 50-50 puck. Who's going to come out with it? Nice job with Boyce and Pepe fighting for that puck. Puck comes right out to Kramer. Kramer gets it out. Lucky bounce there for Washington Pride. And we've got some change of players coming out. This should be up. No icing here. Ref saying it was a tip. Brenner has to come out and stop it. Oh, Brenner almost. I have no idea how that puck did not go in the net. Brenner is standing on top of her head. All right, we've got Blanchard and Arita on your face-off to the left. 9:34 left in the second period. Puck comes over to Braun. Braun gets it in. How did that puck get all the way through? The net is off again. Taylor Boyce decides to put the puck back on. The ref says, I got it. Taylor always trying to help out. McKinnon has the puck. She's coming around top of the dots. Brenner fights that one off. Puck is out in front. Boyce has it now. Gives it up to Marceau. Marceau can't handle it. And the puck is, the net is off the net, off the pegs again. So opportunity here for both teams to do a change. Looks like we've got Fear and Rupke and Mayer coming out. We've got McNeil and McPhee, Herring, McKinnon, and Katsasulas out. 9 minutes left in the second period. McNeil's got the puck behind the net. She's looking for some options. McNeil tries to cut down the seam. She loses it. Here comes O'Byrne coming from the defensive position. She gets stick checked by O'Neill. She dumps it in. Goes right to the defenseman. Puck comes out. Ari Evans is right there on it. Puck comes out to McKinnon. McKinnon off of McNeil. And O'Byrne dumps it in. How about that for the Irish? McKinnon, McNeil, and O'Byrne. Come on, the St. Patrick's Day, folks. It's a St. Patrick's Day theme today. All right, Thier's got the puck, dumps it in. She gets flattened as she comes across, gets right back up. McPhee had her number. This is, looks like Lefebvre trying to get her behind the defense. The benches are all screaming, making sure everyone can see everyone. Lito's got the puck behind that, gets it up to Smith. Smith up over to Lito. Lito trying to get it to McGee. And nice job there by McDougall to break that up. Baker just dumps the puck right back in. No ice. Brenner stops it back. Evans is the first one to it. She reverses, gets it over to McGee. McGee's got the puck. She's looking for options. Tries to get it to Smith. Oh, what a pass. Smith is coming across. It's 1-on-2. Lito crashing the net. Rebound comes out to Lito. Oh, just off her stick. Another jumping bean. That thing would not settle down. Puck is dumped back in. It forces Williamson to come back. Blanchard stops it for Williamson. Williamson coming in. McGee putting pressure on it. Up the boards. Federman comes down. McGee's got it. Quick shot. Just wide. I think McDougall got a piece of that one. Oh, Hegarty gets taken down and no call. Eric Wilbur, wanted a call there. Did not get it. Puck coming up. Here comes Ziegler. Ziegler's got some room. Ziegler shoots. Nice save there by Blanchard. Just puts her paddle out. Slows it down. 6:56. What do we got for shots on that? 27-17 shots on net. Washington Pride has the edge. Our face-off, it looks like it's going to be Benson, our 2-goal scorer, with Grieve, number 18, coming at you. Face-off win by Grieve, gets it back to Broughton. Broughton gets the puck up, tries to get it to Pepe. Pepe could not handle it, gets out of the zone. O'Byrne's got it up over to Evans. Evans looking for someone to give it to. All the way across the ice, tries to get it over to Ziegler. She can't handle it, and it is going to be an icing. So face-off coming down to the left of Brenner. 6:38 left in the second period. Well, we also have some trivia in the game too, so we want to make sure that we identify today is a very special day. That today the earmuffs were invented. Yes, indeed, in 1877, Chester Greenwood, a Maine inventor, all too familiar with cold weather, invented the earmuffs. And he was just 18 years old. It sounds like a Tragically Hip song. I won't sing for you. Offsides, Genevieve. Oh, Genevieve's giving the business. She gets a little shove after the whistle. Let's see if something comes there. She said, I'm sure she said, Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's what she usually says. Face-off win by Mount Academy over to Broughton. Broughton gets it up over to Katsasumet. Puck is across. Here's Grieve. Oh, nice shot there by Grieve. Pepe with a little tip. Here comes Viette. Viette's coming out. She's got a little bit of room. She's coming in, gets her head up, goes around. Oh, she gets knocked down. No call on that one. Oh, yeah, I think, I'm not sure. What is she? They saying face-off or are they saying penalty? Let's see. They did not call that. Usually Genevieve Viette can draw a penalty like that. She might be losing some of her favoritism with the refs these days, getting in her old age. All right, face-off coming up. Danny Meyer does face-off with Blanchard. Meyer wins the face-off, gets it up over to Kramer. Kramer shot, nice save by Blanchard. That got her up in the shoulder. That was a pretty hard shot there by Kramer. Here comes Sass. Sass across the blue line. Sass, oh, nice job. Give Kramer credit on that one. Kramer tied up Blanchard's stick. If Kramer's not skating back, that is a puck in the back of the net. So nice defensive play there by Hadley. Kramer tying up the defenseman. Puck is tipped in. Brenner thought about coming out to it. Blanchard's putting pressure on Viderman. Viderman tries to get it back. We have both defensemen behind the net, and here comes Kramer with it. Back. Kramer loses the handle, gets right back in, but Viderman is right back with there. Here comes Viderman. Viderman up to Mayer. Mayer looking for options. Gets it up to Maisie Alfred. She's going to be offsides, but that puck comes right back out anyways. Here comes Herring. Herring gets a puck up. Nice defensive play there by Washington Pride to not let McPhee split the net. Split the D, excuse me. 4:50 left. And we've got bodies flying all over the place. This is Broughton holding it in. McNeil, that puck went out. We have a delayed offsides. And we got plenty of time for Hadley Kramer. She's going to go for a skate, looking for options. And just a bit outside on that pass. Looks like we've got a face-off coming just to the left of Brenner. 4:25 left in the second period. Face-off coming up is going to be Lido and Baker. LaFave's out there with Broughton as well. Trying to see who else we have out there. It's hard to see this far away. Face-off win by Washington Pride. O'Byrne back behind the net. She tries to reverse it over. We have all three forwards for Mount Academy down below the net. That lets the Washington Pride come out. And little chip and chase here by... Oh, right through the crease. Chip and chase by Lauren Smith. She puts it out. Thought McGee would be there right under Blanchard's stick. Here's O'Byrne. O'Byrne gets it up to Smith. Tries to anyways, and Smith still trying to get it. There is a ton of snow in front of the bench. Hard to get a handle on that one. Here comes Lido, and Lido's going to dump it down, and this is going to be an icing. 3:45. Face-off coming to the right of Brenner. And we are going to have, it looks like Grieve and Haley Benson, number 15, with the face-off. Face-off win by Mount Academy. Oh, Pepe was ready to, she was loaded up to shoot that puck. Never got on her stick, though. Benson, center, going down in the corner, keeping that puck out. Pepe's down there as well as Cajun Sakasumit. And here comes O'Byrne. O'Byrne's trying to get the puck out. The rest of the forwards are already leaving the zone. Not usually a good sign. Ziegler tries to catch that one in her glove. Goes back to McKinnon. McKinnon up to Cajun Sakasumit. Up to Grieve. Oh, O'Byrne. Heavy hit right there. No call. Refs are letting him play. Here comes a little trickle down. Is this going to make it? That might have some back. Oh, I thought that was Rory McIlroy backspin on that one, but made it all the way down. All right, less than 3 minutes left in the second period. As a reminder, we do have an ice cut coming, so they are definitely going to flood the ice, as they say in Canada. Face-off win by Mount Academy. Williamson's got a shot coming in. Brenner saw it all the way, stops it. McKinnon shoots the rebound wide. Marcel's trying to get in front of Sass, can't do it. McKinnon's going to be the first one to it. Puck is still on the boards with McKinnon. We've got a whole bunch of players there. McKinnon's just holding it with her skate. Back out to McDougall. McKinnon, McDougall, McGee. Come on now. O'Byrne. Marcel tries to get it to Viette. Viette was streaking, but she had to put the brakes on to get that pass in. Right back in the zone. Wilbur's got some pressure coming by Blanchard. Right up the boards. Got to be careful. Too many players on the ice. Viette she's got a 2-on-1 coming up if Marcel can jump into play. Viette's got it all by herself, gives it to Boyce. Boyce, one-timer. Boyce has been shooting very accurately this weekend. That's probably her 5th or 6th or 7th shot on net in 2 games. Puck comes out to Biederman. Biederman up to, this is McNeil. McNeil comes across, nice block there by Biederman. This is McPhee. Come on, McPhee, McNeil, McGee, McKinnon. Come on. Are we in March? Are we in Massachusetts? Speaking of Irish, McPhee's going to take the face-off with Mayer. I know Mayer's German, but go with me here. We're going to go with M's. Face-off win by Mount Academy. Up over Alfred trying to get around the defenseman. She couldn't do it. McNeil still has it. Up on the booth. Ton of snow over on that side. Theo's going to give chase to number 11, McPhee. McPhee's got the puck coming up, tries to get to Herring, and Viette calling for an ice, and he gets it. Usually, Paul Viette, when he makes calls, he doesn't usually get them. This one, the ref gives it. 1:08, we've got 68 seconds left in the second period. Looks like the Washington Pride have some type of a play going that looks like an eagle or something. I don't know. They're flapping their wings out there. Either that or they're Washington Capitals fans, which would make everybody sick. Biederman puts it back around the net. Over to Smith. Smith's got 2 players on her. Puck comes out. Biederman tries to hold it in. Goes under her stick. No icing here. Kramer's got to go all the way back. 53 seconds left. Puck comes over to Lauren Smith. Lauren Smith just tries to chip it up to a streaking Lido and McGee, but it goes right back in. Oh, puck comes right out. Got to be careful late in the period. Don't want to give up a goal here for Washington Pride. Puck is behind the net. Good defensive position right now for Pride. Lido's got the puck behind the net. Uses her strength to keep it going in the corner, high off the glass. And Lido still has it, gives it to Smith. She loses it. Baker just dumps it back in on Brenner. Brenner just leaves it aside. Whoa, whoa, that was close. Too close to call. Puck is a little sloppy play here from Washington Pride late in the period. 10 seconds left. Usually you play sloppy at the end of a period. A goal goes in the back of the net. And the net is way off again. So that is seems to be a theme here. 3.3 seconds left. Shots on goal. 29-19, Washington Pride with the edge on shots. We've got Grieve taking the face-off with Haley Benson. 3 seconds left. I don't know, do you pull your goalie here to try to get something? I guess not. Down 3 goals, I'm not sure. I might. Face-off win. Washington Pride, and Evans just holds it on the board, and that's going to do it. All right, so another good period for the Washington Pride. They get one more goal. It's 3-0 going into the third period. As a reminder, these two teams have played 3 times, and Mount Academy has won every single time that they've played. So let's see if Mount Academy has something to come back and answer to when they come into the third period. Maya Brenner playing spectacular, doing everything she can to keep her team in it. So we'll be back here in just about 20 minutes. That's usually not what we do.
Yeah. I mean, the puck that came over.
All right, welcome back, everyone. 20 more minutes of hockey on a Friday afternoon. What else could you ask for? Well, probably a raise, $1 million, the meaning of life, all of it, right? Well, you're not getting any of that, but you are getting women's hockey. Third period action. So let's see what Mount Academy does as down 3-0 going into the third period. Let's see how Washington Pride responds. It's usually when this is the fourth meeting of these two teams, usually Washington Pride is the one that's down and they've got to come back. So Mount Academy not used to being in this position. So our players out, let's see. Katsarotos is out, McNeil is out there, McPhee, McGee, Biederman, Kramer, Smith, and McKinnon. All right, face-off win by Mount Academy. Lido breaks that up to the point. Katsoulos with the puck, looking for an option, looking for a lane. They need shots on net. That's not going to do it. This is Herring with the puck back behind. Tries to get into McPhee. Smith is going to be the first one there. Over to McGee. McGee's one-on-one here. Looking for Alp. Oh, just under her stick. And I think she was offsides there too. Oh boy, what a mess. McNeil and McGee. Oh, I tell you what, that was a dangerous play. Lefebvre had a shot at it. Here comes Smith. Very, very sloppy play to start this for third period. Here comes Kramer. Kramer across the red line, across the blue line. She dumps it in wide to the left. Comes right to Lefebvre. Lefebvre just throws it right over to Ziegler. Ziegler over to O'Byrne. O'Byrne reverses to Evans. Evans up to Ziegler. Ziegler off her back. Over to Broughton. Broughton back in the corner. Puck still on the boards. Nice stop there by Evans. Hegarty's there, puts it off the boards, over to Ziegler. Lefebvre just dumps it back in, and Evans has to go back and get it. She's got a lot of time. There's no pressure coming on her whatsoever. Now there's finally pressure, and she threw the puck out, and Greaves got it. Nice play here, shot. Oh, that got by. There's a goal. Nice goal there by Mount Academy. We have seen this now 3 or 4 times with Washington Pride, with the stretch pass, trying to get it down below the goal line. Evans was down behind the goal line, and that is Penny who scores it, or Penny that scores it. But the long distance trying to get that pass just did not get it into the player, deflected, and what a great scoring opportunity, and Mount Academy right back in the game. Quick goal, 3-1. Wake-up call for Washington Pride. Here comes McDougall, shot up and over. Washington Pride coming out, I think a little bit lackadaisical, coming off with a 3-goal lead. Mount Academy is all over them in this period. There, that could have been a goal right there. Tipped by Pepe just around. Pepe's got the puck. She's back behind the net looking for Grieve. Grieve back to Pepe. Pepe's got the puck on the half boards. Comes down the top of the circle. Fancy move. Tried to backhand. Here comes Marceau. Marceau's trying to get it out to Viette. Viette's got some speed. She's got the outside. Quick shot coming in. Good save by Blanchard. Marceau is going to be a 50-50 battle here with, I think that's McDougall. It is. McDougall's got the puck up on the boards. Turnover straight over to Kramer. Kramer cross and tries to get it to Thier. Thier putting pressure on the defenseman. Puck comes up to Pepe. Pepe over to Kramer. Kramer breaks it up. She's coming across. Quick shot on net. Good save there by Blanchard. Theo's got it behind the net. Rupke's there as well. Mayer is there as well. But here comes, I think this is Blanchard coming out. Blanchard coming around the outside. Kramer forcing her to the outside. Blanchard puts the brakes on the half boards. Blanchard still has a puck on her stick. Blanchard's got the puck on her stick still. Puck comes all the way around. McKinnon's got to get on her horse to try to keep it in. She can't. She's got to regroup. Theo's putting pressure on her along with Rupke. Puck comes up to Blanchard again. Nice play there by Kramer. Lido tries to push it forward. She can't get there. Puck is back behind the net. Viderman is there. Leaves it for, I think that's, is that Evans? Yes, Evans is out there. Puck comes up over to Herring. Herring, quick shot. Good block there by Ari Evans to make sure that puck doesn't go on net. Puck comes out and over, and we've got changes for both teams. This is, I believe, number 11, McPhee, coming back around the net. She's got some speed. Gets to McGee, turnover. Nice job, Katie McGee, blocking that pass up. There's McGee's got it again. And Lido goes from low to high to O'Byrne. Back to Lido. On net. Tip in. Nice shot there. McGee tips it in. Good save there by Blanchard. Lido still has a puck. Lido still has it. Tries to get it on net. Still there. Another shot on net. And here comes Herring. Herring's got the puck. She's got some speed. McNeil trying to catch up to her. And McNeil now has a puck. Trying to go around. Nice play there by Evans, and O'Byrne doesn't let McNeil split the D and slows the puck down for Brenner. Brenner stops it. 15-14 left in the game, 3-1. Washington Pride showing a little bit of life here in this third period. They're going to have to step up their game. It's only a 2-goal deficit, and that could be quickly erased. Baker and Benson 15 on 15 on the face-off, and Washington Pride wins it. This is O'Byrne. Puck comes up and over. O'Byrne still has a puck behind the net. Nice move there. She's still going to go for a skate. Oh, just misfired there. She was looking for Ziegler. Just hit the heel of her stick, didn't get out. Puck is still in the zone. Baker and Hegarty fighting for it. Now Evans has the puck. She reverses. She's got pressure from both sides. Ziegler's got plenty of time here. Over to Benson. Great breakout here. Benson scored 2. Going for the hat trick here. Passes it over to Ziegler. Ziegler overskates it. And here come Mount Academy. This is Penny, the goal scorer. Back over to Benson. Over to, that was to Hegarty to Benson. Benson dumps it in. McDougal's going to be the first one to it. She's looking for an outlet. And up and over. This is no icing here. And good job for McPhee putting pressure on here. Up around the boards. This is going to go to Viette maybe. Nice job, Viette. Just gets a puck over Rita. Rita's got an edge. Puts the brakes on. Tries to get to Viette. Viette's got it. Gives it over to Wilbur. Wilbur has to slow down McPhee. Wilbur's got to get back. Nice job back checking Amina Wilbur. That's a tough play right there. Katsoulos jumps the puck in. And nice. Oh, what a nice save. Oh my gosh. That is the save of the game, folks. Pepe on the back door. I have no idea how Brenner gets over to save that. She's getting lots of love from her team, because I'll tell you what, if it's 3-2, this game is completely changed. Coach Cush is Jake making a change. Lido, Smith, and McGee come out. Blanchard wins the faceoff back to Katsoulos, back over to Sass. Sass still has the puck over there. McGee loses the puck, but Kramer's got it, and here we go. Kramer's coming out. She's going to go for a skate, gets it up to McGee. McGee's got Smith with her. If she can get it over to her, she saw her, couldn't get it to her. Goes low to high. Here's Viderman. Shot for the point. Just wide to the left. Smith's got it. She dumps it all the way around. Here goes Viderman down, puts McGee on defense, which is a disaster. Viderman, nice job holding in. Smith is putting pressure on. Puck comes up and around. Cannot see what is happening here. Looks like Kramer's holding in. Puck is still in the corner. Smith's got it. Lido's got it. Still back over. Just sitting in front of the net. Sass tries to get it up to McKinnon, and this should be an icing. And it is. Tired skaters out there. This is the second game for both of these teams. And these are not short games. These are 20-minute periods. So a lot of skating for these teams. Going to be a very long weekend for the teams that continue to play. These are a lot of ice time for teams being logged. Anyways, we have McPhee out on the face-off. Looks like Danny Myers out there with Maisie Alfred, and Rupke is out there as well. Wendy Rupke. Face-off win by Mount Academy. McNeil has the puck. Maisie Alfred putting pressure on her. Puck comes out, up and over the state. No skating, no icing here. McPhee beats Evans to the puck. Tries to get it out. Nice job on defense. Here's a shot from Bowie. Bowie off this. Nice job from Danny Meyer blocking that shot. Broughton's got the puck at the point. Broughton up over to Rupke. Rupke tips it up to Mayer. Mayer did not get that puck up to Alfred, causing offsides. This is McNeil. Shot from the point. Brenner easily catches that one. Evans has got it. Drops it for Evans. Evans gets it up to Benson. Here comes Haley Benson. She's got a break. Could she get the hat trick here? Oh, just a bit outside. This misses it. And here is Boyce. Boyce just dumps it in, and Broughton's going to have to get a handle on that one. Tries to get it up. I think that was off of the wing, and then right back on net. Blanchard just puts it out. Back to Broughton. Broughton again. Pride not letting Mount Academy break out. Here's Wilbur with the puck. Up over to Benson. Benson just tries to tip it past Bowie, and she does. Bowie. Pronounce it as you will. Puck comes out. Here comes Peeny. Peeny, the one goal scorer from Mount Academy. Lefebvre is putting pressure on. 11 minutes left. Half of the period is pretty much gone here. Desperation time for Mount Academy. Marceau puts it out there. Here comes Wilbur. Wilbur just decides to give it an icing, and we'll have a stoppage to play here. 10:50 left, third period. Score 3-0 Pride up. Shots on goal. 35-23 in favor of Washington Pride. So face-off coming to the right of Brenner. Looks like it's going to be Grieve and Arita facing off. We've got McDougal out there, as well as, let's see, who else is out there? Kajin Sumit is out there. Smith somehow tries to get that puck out. Grieve keeps it right back in, dumps it right behind Brenner. Here comes Viderman. Viderman getting blocked over. Smith's got the puck in her skates. She's got McGee and Lito out. Lito tried to get it up to McGee. That puck goes right back in the Pride zone again. D to Viderman. Viderman up to McGee. McGee's got McDougal. Trying to get it over to Smith. Just a little too far in front of her. And here comes Pepe. Pepe loses the puck, but Greaves picks up the loose change. Greaves shot. Nice job there by Kramer blocking that shot. Here comes Washington Pride with a little bit of speed. Smith, it's a 50-50 battle. Let's see if Lauren Smith can get there. She's got some help with Katie McGee, but nice job there by the defenseman to keep that puck moving. But there's a turnover. Kramer is in neutral zone. She gets across the red line, just dumps it back in. 9:52. We are halfway done. Third period, 3-1. We'll be keeping our eye on the goalie situation. Sometimes coaches pull the goalie a little bit early. O'Byrne's got the puck up at the point. Gets it down a little bit lower. Here's McGee with the puck. Tries to get it up there. Hegarty. Hegarty shot coming in. Nice save. Blanchard. Rebound comes out. Benson is right there. That's how she scored her first goal. Just standing in the right place in the front of the net. Off of a shot from the point. Here is O'Byrne. O'Byrne gets across the red line. Dumps it in. No icing here. Blanchard has to stop it. 9:19. 9 minutes left. Puck comes out. Blanchard, the other Blanchard, not the goalie. Here comes O'Byrne again. The luck of the Irish. Audrey O'Byrne puts the puck right back in the net. Broughton is looking for pick it up. Tries to get it up to Sass, but has to regroup. Here comes Mount Academy out in front of their net. And skating by, this is Katsoulis. Oh, shot off the post. That was close. Brenner had the angle shut down, but that was an inch away from being a one-goal game. Defenseman coming up, and she's still down there. O'Byrne's down there. We've got Arita down there. Let's see who else. We got Herring's down there. Blanchard's in there. Keeping our eye on the goaltender. We will let you know if they pull the goalie. Here comes Evans. Evans got a little bit of room. She's got Marceau to her left. She's got Viette to the right. Viette cannot get by the defenseman, but gets it over. There it is. Evans scores! Blanchard is complaining that the net is off. The ref is not having it. So Ariana Evans comes up from the defensive position, gets a pass from Genevieve Viette, and somehow wills that puck to go in. And that is a dagger for Mount Academy. That is going to be tough for them to come back with 8 minutes left. It's not impossible, but it makes the comeback even more difficult. I think Blanchard is talking to the ref about whether that was the net was off, but the ref not having that. And here we have a 4-goal game for Washington Pride. Nice goal there. Good pass by Genevieve Viette, and great goal by Ariana Evans coming up from the defensive position. And we play on. We are down to 7:58. McDougal's got to get on her horse to come back. No icing here. She goes D to D to her partner, Williamson. Mayer still gets there. And here comes McNeil. McNeil looking for it. Tries to get it out to McPhee. Puck comes right back in. McPhee, McNeil, McDougal, McGee, O'Byrne. It's like we're in St. Patrick's Day. I know, that joke, I'm still going with it. Boyce is coming back. She's got pressure put her on her by Herring. Boyce gets it up to Mayer. Nice move there by Danny Mayer. That was dangerous play because Baker was sniffing great around the blue line. Baker, nice move. Baker gets around Wilbur. Shot. Oh, Brenner, beautiful glove save. Baker, what a nifty move around Wilbur, but nice save by Brenner. Here comes Baker again. The Baker's dozen. Oh, another save! Another save! Oh, jeez. Baker is probably saying to herself, what else do I need to do? She walked around the defenseman a couple times, and Brenner's guy standing on her head again. 7 minutes, 6:59 left. Face-off win. Washington Pride tries to go D to D to Kramer. A little bit too far in front of her. Puck goes to Peeny. Peeny, the sole goal scorer for Mount Academy. 6:46 left in the game. Lido rims it around, tries to get it to Smith. Smith's got there. Tries to get it out. Peeny's got it. She's looking for options. McGee's got a stick. Hits the scoreboard. They play on. They play on. Yeah, why would we want to stop the game when the puck hits the scoreboard? Here goes Wiedemann. Wiedemann coming across. Trying to get it back in front of the goal. Could not do that. Puck comes all the way up. Here's Kramer. Kramer intercepts it. She's going back for it. Now tries to give it to me. This is going to be an icing call, not icing. The one ref had his hands up in the air. Well, you know, they did miss the puck hitting the scoreboard, so you never know. 6 minutes, 9 seconds left in the game. 4-1 shots on goal. 37-27. So that differential has been pretty much consistent the whole game with about 10 goals in between. Still a 3-goal deficit, 6:09. We'll keep our eye on the goaltender, whether the Mount Academy decides to pull their goalie or not. Something tells me if they get within 2, that's going to happen very quickly. This is Evans, who is the 4th goal scorer, gets it up. Here comes Ziegler. Washington Pride moving the puck, having a little bit of speed here. They came out a little sluggish in the 3rd period, but they've responded. That is, trying to see who came out with that puck. Stick in up, there's Benson there. That was Greaves. Sorry, I couldn't see that number from all the way down there. McKinnon's got the puck down there, trying to get it up to Pepe. And speaking of, she's got the puck. Tries to get it over to Grieve. Nice play there by Ari Evans. Gets it up to Benson. Benson's got a tiny bit of room. She loses it to Broughton. Broughton quickly turns it up. Tries to get it to Grieve. Here's Evans. Evans looking for an option. Tries to get it to Marcel. Her geometry angles are off there a little bit. This is Cajun Sakasuna, tries to get the puck to Broughton, and here's it pestered by Arita. Arita almost picks her pocket. Viette's got it. Viette still has it on, just dumps it around deep in the corner. We have less than 5 minutes left. Here's Viette out front! Oh, what an opportunity for Viette. Playing a great game today. She already has an assist. Could have had a goal there. Great save by Blanchard. One-timer. Viette, see, you have your stick on the ice. Good things happen. She must have learned that from her dad as a coach. Keep that stick on the ice. Right there, it comes out, puts it on the goalie. Great save by Blanchard. 4:46 left, 4-1. Washington Pride with the lead. Face-off is Arita, and it looks like the other Blanchard. Leila Blanchard. Face-off win. We'll give it to the Pride. Viette trying to keep it on the boards. Gets it over to Rita. Rita puts it on. Whoa, little bit of a loose puck there, but puck comes out. And here comes the other Blanchard. She got an edge. Shot coming in. Another save there. I tell you what, Brenner standing tall. Once again, Genevieve Viette saying Happy St. Patrick's Day to anyone that's in front of the net with her. Coach Kuss gonna take her off the ice and cool those Jets down. Here comes Blanchard out with Mayer. 4:27 left. McDougal runs it. Here goes Thier. Thier putting pressure on McDougal. Puck comes up just off of McKinnon. And Thier misses that puck. And you do have an icing. I didn't think that would be icing. I thought she might have had a piece of it. But 4:16. Face-off coming over to the right. Still have goalie in the net. If you're wondering if they're pulled the goalie yet, they have not done that. Your personnel, we've got McPhee out there. Looks like we've got McNeil out there as well. Herring is out. And we've got Katsasolotos out. And another sprawling save by Maya Brenner. And we've got a quick change of lines here. I think the Mount Academy players are trying to say, what do we have to do to get the puck by this goalie? Brenner playing very well this game. Lido going to take the face-off against McPhee. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. Lido wins the face-off. Kramer's there. A lot of pressure. Here comes Kramer trying to get the puck up. Over to Herring. Quick save, quick shot. Brenner had to be sharp on that one. Turnover. McPhee stops it there. Lido's got it up off the boards. Tries to get it up to Smith. Can't do it. McPhee's come across. Here comes McPhee and McNeil. And there comes our Kramer. Kramer coming across the blue. Tries to get it to Smith. No icing here. 3:37 left in the game. Katsasulo's coming up with the puck. Cross the blue line. Cross the red line. Cross the blue line. She still has it on her stick. She's got Baker out in front. No high stick there. Here comes Lido. Lido to McGee. She can't handle it. She can't handle the truth. No, she can't handle the pass. Over to Hegarty. 3:11 left in the game. Here comes O'Byrne, the luck of the Irish. Puts it in. Blanchard stops it. Benson's the first one to it. Maybe she might get a shot off the back of the goalie's skate to give her the hat trick. Puck comes out. 2:54 left in the game. Here comes Peeney. Peeney, the goal scorer. Nice defensive play by Ari Evans. Another goal scorer. Over to Hegarty. Hegarty coming across the blue line. Shot on net. Oh, that just went under the goalie's glove. I thought she thought it was going to hit her stick. 2:30 left in the game. 4-1. Here comes Grieve. Grieve's got a 2-on-1 now with Evans. And Lefebvre, nice job there by Brenner. Angles that one out of play. 2:23 left. And if they were going to pull their goalie before, they're not going to pull him now. So we're going to have a goalie still in the net. Let's see. We got Pepe's out there. Grieve is out there. Bowie's out there. I'm trying to see who else you've got. Looks like Broughton. Broughton's got the puck on her stick now. Holds it in. Marceau pestering her. Puck comes out. Back in. Tries to get it over to Pepe. Could not do it. Wilbur giving her the business. She gets cross-checked once, twice, 3 times the lady. 2:06 left in the period. This is Pepe with the puck. Gets it out to Bowie. Bowie looking for a shot. Nice block by Viette. Viette's got a 2-on-1 with a block. She's got Marcel with her. Passes to Marcel just a little bit too much. Good block by Genevieve Viette. She's having a game. She got an assist. Great shot on goal. Good block there. 2-on-1. Whoa, puck coming in. 142. A lot of energy here. There goes Viette down, giving a hug and a happy St. Patrick's Day and a nice little shove on the shoulder. And here we go. Comes out. This is Grieve. Viette trying to put a little business on there. Goes around. Grieve's got around Wilbur. Shot. Oh, what a shot by Grieve. Greaves goes coast to coast. Great shot there. That was Addison Grieve. Nice job coming all the way around. Went coast to coast around Wilbur. Nice shot off the far post and in. Cuts the deficit 4-2. 80 seconds left in the game. Let's see. Face-off, Blanchard, Mayer, Alfred tying up her wing. McKinnon, she gets the puck out. Shot again. Nice job there by Kramer. Gets a stick on it, puts it up and over and out of play. Face-off coming to the right of Brenner. 42 left. Face-off win, Washington Pride. Puck is in the corner. Viederman's got it. Up to Smith. Got McGee streaking. Smith taking herself. 60 seconds left. She got Lito with her. Shot coming in just a bit outside. Here's Kramer, or excuse me, Viederman. Shot on net. That one connects. Smith's got the puck. 52 seconds left in the game. Tries to freeze it in the corner. Here comes McKinnon. Nice job by Lito. Lito picks a pocket of McKinnon. Prevents her from breaking out cleanly. Sass tries to get into McKinnon. Up and over. Here's Blanchard and Kramer. Nice stick there by Kramer. Up to Viederman. Nicely done. We have 31 seconds left in the game. Kramer puts the brakes on. Goes D to D. Over to Viederman. Viederman. She takes a skate. Gets it across the red line. Smartly dumps the puck in. Bound the net. 18 seconds left. And Lito breaks it up. A shot on net quickly. McGee tries to get a rebound. Needed a cross stick for that one. Puck comes out. 7 seconds left. This is a nice poke check by Kramer. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2. This is Herring. Tries a backhand pass, and that is it. And Washington Pride waits until the last game of the season to put it to Mount Academy. Mount Academy looks a little shocked that this is a team that they beat 3 times in a row, and Washington Pride finds a way. Haley Benson's got 2 goals. I think either McGee or Lito got one as well, and Ari Evans got a goal. Here's your 4. We had, let's see, our goal scorers. We had Grieve scored 1. I'm trying to think who scored the first goal from, give me a second. I think I could figure it out. Oh, I know who it was. It was Serapini. Serapini scored the first goal as well. So congratulations to these 2 teams. They will play again tomorrow and maybe playing in the afternoon as well. I don't know the record for Mount Academy. I do know that Washington Pride has won 2. So they have RNS tomorrow morning, bright and early. So we'll see everybody at that time. For shots on goal to end the game? 40 to 32, so that differential between 8 and 10, that's what it was. So we are signing off, and we will see everybody here tomorrow morning.